7:30 a.m.
Okay. Good morning. Okay. Good. All right. That means I'm gonna have to speak up because the sound is low. Oh, wait a second. No, it came out of this speaker. Hold on a second. Oh, I gotta fix this thing with the speaker situation. All right. Let me see how this one sounds. Good morning, Ivame. All right. Let me see how this one sounds. Eh, it'll just have to do. Ugh. You know how I'm about sound, the sound quality, the sound quality, the sound quality. All right, welcome to Mo Knows, featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. Um, Today's conversation will be surrounding politics. So if you're not into politics, then you're not into me right now. Don't boo, vote. Yo, at the end of the day, we're in a state of affairs that you need to be in it to win it. And the only way to be in it right now, in a discussion with me, this is politics 101. Um, so you need to get out and vote. Otherwise, do not complain. Do not complain. Good morning, Rainin. Actually, Partey, the Working Families is a political party. And that's what I'm going to discuss today. And my my endorsement of the Working Families Party and why I'm voting their line this year. So, if those of you who are new to voting um, on the ballot is broken up by uh, parties, political parties. And the first party, I don't know how they list it. It's probably going to be the incumbent, which is going to be the Republicans are going to run the first line in most places. Just for those of you who just bubble in and just bubble in the bubbles. But there's a row, and the first column is probably more or less going to be the incumbent. So it's going to be Republicans on that first line. And down that line is everyone running with that Republican voice, okay, with whatever the party's position is. So it's my understanding that when they had the convention this year, that it was the first time the Republicans don't have a party platform. It's Trump. It's Trumpism. What I was gonna call this? Yeah, it's Trumpism. I got a new name for that coronavirus. Got a new name for Roma. Well, I don't got a new name for it, but most people are starting to equate it with its owner, and it's becoming the Trump virus. So it's Trump V. That's what we're gonna call it over here. It's the Trump V19. Don't get mad if you can't keep up with the language. It's Trump V19 because his inability to handle this has caused whatever it is. So even if he gets to stay in office, I'm still going to dub it the Trump V because from that moment on, it's just going to get worse. But anyway, that first line on there is all Republicans all the time, but they're endorsed, whatever they're speaking on, whoever they're running for their Senate, it's going to be their Republican person. What you get to do as a voter is you get to go down a line and you get to hop over and pick from the different categories, and you can mitch out and pick across, and you don't have to stay straight downstream. You may often hear the terminology vote down the ticket, vote down the ticket. So voting down the ticket means filling in your bubbles down that whole line. Okay. So now the second line is going to be more than likely the Democratic Party, and who Trump V19. Um, Down that Democratic thing. And y'all know I be setting trends because I be trending. So get the language together. Do y'all thing, jelly beans. Okay. Down that Democratic Party, you will see everyone that's affiliated with the Democrats that's running. So you'll see Biden on there. You will see Kamala Harris on there as a VP. They'll be together. There's only one bubble to fill out right there. It's just be one little bubble because they come as a team, just like Trump and the doohickey. Um, they come as a team, right? Notice in that first grid box, woo, when you see those names, you only get to pick one candidate across that first grid box. There'll be others below. So you either get to pick your Republican or your Democrat. Here in New York, we have another party on the ticket, which is the Working Families Party. And I often vote the Working Families Party. Oh, what did I call him? Who did I put with Trump? Who did I put with Trump? Whoever that dude is. I don't know, the guy with the white hair. I always mess his name up. It wrong me. Shame on me. Okay, anywho, keeping it real, Diggy. Um, down that down the other column is the working parties. Oftentimes I vote that way. And I vote that way because they vote my interest. Oh, Doohickey, yeah, him. I can't think of his name. Lord, let me not speak it. Um, in any event, let me see who's on the working parties line this year on uh, New York working party. Oh, so let me do this first. The working party family party. Now I know it's here in New York. I know it's in. You'll find them on the ballot in New York. They will have a column. So we're talking about a column right now, and I am not talking about Republican or Democrat. I'm talking about a new party discussion here. It's not a new party. It's been around since like about 19 I want to say 1998 or 1998. It started here in New York. I believe it covers many of questionable places that I thought it was important to bring this up now. New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, Maryland, and Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, so if you live in these areas, Wisconsin, Rhode Island, uh, Nevada. Okay, it's got one of the Virginias, so I think it's West Virginia. Um, I don't remember the other places. Texas, Illinois, Ohio, and Oregon, and New Mexico. Yeah, so much for my brain pain for this morning. Um, I'm sure they got an about page here. I don't think I added anybody to the ballot, but I'm going to show you they have their sample ballot. Let's see. Okay, let me show y'all the screen a second. I can't see the chat right now. So sorry about that. But I just want to show y'all this column stuff I'm talking about because I don't want y'all to think I be making stuff up. See this little, see this? This what you want to see. Oh, get out. On this one, maybe it depends on what state you in, who's on first and second, but reading is fundamental. So read. First thing you want to read is what party you're going to vote for. See the interesting thing here? On the Working Families Party, you will see that they are running these two as the people they endorsing, opposed to the Democrat, they're running these the same two people. Now you don't get to vote for them in both spots. You only get uno. Uno, say mine. Uno. Uno. You just get one. But what's the purpose and why am I emphasizing this morning for those people in these places? Having a discussion, one of the discussions I had at the conclusion of one of the, when we were watching the watch party for the, when we was watching. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is, Miss Yvonne. Oh, well, this was a good day for me to have the conversation. What does this do? This sends the Democratic Party a message, basically. It says, yes, I voted for you, Biden, but I voted for you under the bridge of working families, not under the bridge of Democrats. In New York, it's been spicy. There's been times when the working parties have run candidates against the interests, and I use these words very openly all the time, because you need to vote your interests. So as you can see, I'm saying I'm going to vote working families because it still holds my interest. It's not Trump. And it will not, based on the candidate they're running this year, it will not impact negatively on the Democrats, but it will send a message to the Democrats that says, I'm rocking with you, but as this. And you need to be held accountable to me as this. Opposed to, I'm rocking with you because the Democrats are all in, we're all in. So when people are up here always having these arguments on the YouTube about, oh, I don't want to be Democrat or Republican, no party represents us. Do you read? Are there other viable options for you out there? So some of you disgruntled Bernie fans will know, in New York, it's my understanding, if I was following politics like semi correctly or whatever, the Working Families Party first endorsed the woman from up there. What's her name? Elizabeth Warren. They first endorsed Elizabeth Warren, and she didn't make it. Then they endorsed Bernie Sanders. He didn't make it. Now they're endorsing uh, Biden. So I gave y'all the skimmy of, or the short take of what it means, what the consequences are. All right, well, now you know for the next time around. Don't go messing up ballots. But yeah, did you not see them on the Jersey ballot? Let me see if I could see the sample ballot. Because nowadays they're not even trying to give sample ballots. Let me see. Sample New York ballot. Well, that was theirs. Oh my God. Oh my God. The New York ballot is the most complicated ballot ever. I just want to tell y'all that. I remember when we first when they first went from the machines to this thing, it just was a mess. Hold on, let me pop out the chat. Hey, Satsuma, what's been going on? Um, Let me pop out the chat because I want to be able to see the chat. Okay. Working parties. And I'm sorry that the sound is off. Oh, and they have a line called conservative in New York. Yeah, see, these ballots is hard to read. Just know they hard to, you have to really figure it out. I think that's another reason why people vote wrong because you have to read. And when they're so big or whatever, they become confusing because it be like all these different lines and stuff. And then you hardly can ask anybody a question at the poll site. Normally, my parents wait for me to vote first, and then I just tell them where it is on the line. Requested their absentee ballot, so as soon as they receive it, I'm gonna go help them with their absentee ballot. It's so funny. I asked my father who he gonna vote for. He said, "Now that I get to vote, I'm gonna vote for Biden." What are you talking about? And that chick, I was just dying. I was like, oh, and that chick. Great, yes, spoke. All right, I was looking for a ballot, but hold on. Join us and vote. Oh, who's the working parties thing? I'm sure that's what Yvonne is asking me. That's why we're asking you to vote for Joe Biden on the Working Families Party line. The party fighting to tax the rich, diverse from policing, um, divest from policing, fund our public schools, pass Medicare for all, and the Green New Deal, and provide truly affordable housing. Now, I'm going to have to look at that Green New Deal thing. Oh, because this is like that Green New Deal might be a budge maker for me. Hold on. I'm gonna have to look into that Green New Deal because I don't know what it is, but it keeps popping up. No, I'm not taking no pledge. I don't even know this. Black women die some kind of number of times more in childbirth. Hmm. Support black moms. I can't see what the signs are saying. Safe maternity. Is that a real? Is that That's something I'm gonna have to look into. Equality and racial. I'm just looking at the sorry guys, I was looking at their website, but I don't know how I got to this point. Okay. Help spread the word, social toolkit. Read our plan to win. Okay, let's read their plan to win. Hint, hint to to Ice Cube. See how they have a website here, and you can go on it, and whatever the contract for the black, what was it? It's contract with Black America. Um, See how you can pull it up, and if you're part of Black America, you can read it. See how they have the join the vote campaign. All right, let me see. Why are New Yorkers voting on the Working Families Party line? To build the New York we deserve, we need to beat Trump, and we also need New York to deliver for working people. That's why we need you to vote on the Working Families Party line for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. The Working Families Party is where working people come together to elect progressive leaders and win real change. That's why Working Family Party, they call themselves WFP, is fighting to tax the rich, fund public schools and hospitals, and fight for tenants, immigrants, communities of color, and working people. Conservatives and billionaires want to get rid of, oh, this is interesting, the working, the WFP. So they tripled how many votes we need to stay on the ballot. We need to protect our progressive party, and the way we do that is by having thousands of New Yorkers vote on the working family ballot line for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. We've identified and are mobilizing a coalition of New Yorkers to vote. I have to look into this a little bit deeper. Hmm. Uh, okay, we've identified and are mobilizing a coalition of New Yorkers to vote on the Working Family Party ballot. So, how does this work? In some states, like the ones I noted earlier, you get to, they allow candidates to run on more than one party. So you might find in some states the Republicans running Donald Trump and his sidekick on the Republican line as well as on the conservative line because they represent the conservative values allegedly. Um, and independently like voters who resist Trump and strongly support progressive issues. I wouldn't say I resist Trump. I would say I resist Trump V19, as well as voters who identified with WFP candidates like, um, I don't know Jamal Bowman. Who's he? Why does that sound familiar to me? Hold on a second. Let me find out. Hold up. Oh, that's the teacher. Okay, I do know who he is. Okay. Do 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 do. He was a principal at a New York City public school who ran and defeated this dude in the Bronx. I know who he is. All right. Then the guy that has Tourette's, I don't remember his, I don't know how to pronounce his name. You know him. And Cynthia Nixon. Okay. That Cynthia Nixon chick. Yeah, I'm going to have to read the names going down this line very, very closely because I would have never supported Cynthia Nixon. That's one of those Sex in the City women. Yeah, yeah, no. That's just my own personal BS. How are we engaging New Yorkers? We're organizing them, direct voter contact, email, letter program. They have earned media. What the hell is that? We have a multifaceted communication strategy in reaching voters through both print and radio that targets national. Well, I'm on their email. I've been on their email forever and a day. Okay, so Williams is now the public advocate. You have to remember, I also moved out of New York and returned. So some of these peoples and their new way of life was not known to me. I know Schumer is running for um for the Senate. So I'm sure he's not too worried. Hmm. For 2 decades, New York's working parties have played an essential role in building progressive power in New York. Without the Working Families Party, we would we would have we wouldn't have elected the progressive champions that delivered historic tenant protection, banned fracking. All right, so they banned, I know that they was doing that in New York. They banned fracking or gave undocumented folks access to driver's license. But whatever our movement is winning, the powerful fight back. They want to stop us. So they tripled how many votes WFP needs to stay on the ballot. We need to defend our movement and to defend the Working Families Party. New Yorkers can do just that by voting for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on the WFP line. When hundreds of thousands of us stand together and vote WFP, we will not be ignored. Okay. Let me see how many people voted down there. They got their spending information. I never been into what people spend, but I'm sure it matters to those. Hey, Gears. Um, y'all know I was reading stuff, so I'm a little bit behind. I'm behind the times. But we could definitely look into other people's areas to see what y'all got on y'all ballots. I know that there's a write-in function, so some people are writing in candidates like Donald Dump, Donald Dump, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse. Some people are writing in real folks. I overheard a conversation in my household where somebody was talking about writing in Governor Andrew Cuomo. So I have to have a little bit more conversation about wasting a vote. But so much little influence I have over the young adults these days. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to put it. But that's basically where I'm at. Oh. All right. I went on here looking for ballots to see if I could see a sample. Um, let's see if they have a sample for New York. Voting options. Voting begins. All right, so the voting period hasn't begun yet. The early voting period will start on October 21st and will end on November 1st. To find out where to go early, bum, 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 bum. All right, boom, 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 boom. Vote by absentee ballot, boom, 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 boom. You can request it here. All right. They used to send us a book in New York where it tells you all the people on the thing. All right, state certification of candidates for the November 30th. I'm November 30th, November 3rd, 2020 general election. All right, let's see who's on the. What the hell? Uh, uh, I was right. Listen to what they got here. Ugh, this is just too much. Okay, so it's not helping. But the Democrat in New York, the Democrat for president, this is who's running for, I'm going to do the party and then the name. So Democrat Biden, Republican Trump, Conservative Trump, Working Families Biden, Green. Now there's another party called the Green Party, and they got somebody Hawkins. Okay, there's a Libertarian Party, and they got somebody. Let me not mess up this person's name. Jorgensen. Now this mofo was out of South Carolina. All right. Then they have an independent, and they have somebody Pierce, and his candidate address is in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Need I say anything else? All right. I don't know what Sam is, but apparently there's a party called SAM. Let me pull up the chat. There's a party called SAM. Okay, so we do not have Kanye on our ballot here in New York, just to be clear. We do not have Kanye. He's not going to be up here. I'm just on the website where it says amended certifications for the November 3rd, 2020 general election is hereby certified. So these are the people that were certified to be on the ballot. Okay, next up. So of course, with the president becomes the vice president. Need I read those out? Oh yeah. Well, let's just read the ones that come from these other parties. So this the Green Party. So I'm assuming in South Carolina. Okay, we'll see. I'm gonna go to them. Um, and that's it. Let me see. Presidential electors. Oh, this is another Jodo Bird move on this thing, right? You gotta pick these people that are going to elect um, your candidate. So remember how we keep saying that this goes to the that in the presidential election it goes to the electoral college. So you have to even pick your electoral college people. Oh, I'm definitely going down the working party's peoples. Oh, but wait a second, let me see. Are the same names over here on the oh, why you have all of these people, Biden? Oh, he only got Scott Stringer, who was once the borough president. I guess this dude is gonna run for mayor now. I think he's in finance or something. But let me go over here and look for Wisconsin election. Um what's on my ballot? Let's see what we got. Remember, every state runs their site differently. Mm, what's on my ballot? Let's see. Oh, I need a zip code. I need a zip code. Let's find a zip code in Wisconsin. What area that dude lived in? The one that got shot by the cops? Jacob. Let's see, Jacob Blake. Is he still in the hospital? See how we get no follow-ups on people? You need a zip code in there to find something. Thank you. Let's go, Momo. Oh, damn. Oh, you need more than a zip code. Fuck this. Hold on. Let me find somebody that lived there. They got all asterisks in all the spots. La 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 la. Did this dude get an arrest warrant? Hold on a second. Y'all know I'm just nosy as fuck. Cause you know these people be putting whole addresses on stuff. They sure did. All right, so we're gonna use this address right here for our voting. You are so bad, Miss Monica. You are so bad. Where's this address at? You gotta love it. 40th Street. You know I'm gonna have to read this arrest warrant, right? Cause I hadn't read it yet. So I'm gonna have to read that. Um Man, we down to the unit, the city. I swear, don't be in trouble on this stuff. They really shouldn't let this stuff out. All right, so 53140. That's what we're gonna use. Search. Okay, so here we go. Let me make sure I don't have. All right, so I'm gonna share the screen now. You know, you know when you just messed up in the game of life because you have to do crazy things like this. Okay, here's the ballot. Let us share. I didn't peek at it, so I don't know what it really says. I'm going down it with y'all. All right, so this is a sample ballot for their next election, and this makes so much sense. So vote for one. See, it's clearly telling you what to do. Vote for one. All right, so so the Democrats are on top most places. Wonder why. Anyway, so maybe because they're going by last name. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, I stand corrected from my earlier thing. It seems like they're on top. So you see how you see the person name, you got to select one, and they do have the option to write in. Oh, look at that! Oh, I get to touch it. So people are writing in. So the only people on the ballot for is the Democrat is Biden, the Republican is Trump. Let's do it like this. The Democrat is Biden, the Republican is Trump. The Constitution, okay, is Blankenship. 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 Don Blankenship. I'm not even gonna go look this up. All right, the Libertarian Party, they exist over here again. There go that guy Joe Jorgensen. Okay, then they have a Solidarity Party. So guess who they do not have? They do not have Kanye. All right, but as you can see here, they got their little sections. This is so easy. New York's don't look like this, I can assure you. This one right here is vote for this person right here. So they have representative in Congress. So these are whatever that dude is that got shot 7 times in the back. These are the people that he needs to put in office. So he gets to choose from Roger, whoever, or Brian, whoever this guy is, right? In the next district, they got one person. Ooh. They don't even have a Republican there. Oh. But this is for the state senator. The senator, so remember the House of Representatives is this Congress representative, and then the state senator, I'm assuming that's the person that is representing them at Mitch McConnell's level. Then a representative to the assembly. This is more local. This is in this person's local. Remember, I don't know these. This I never been to Wisconsin, so I'm just telling y'all what this looks like to me. I could be wrong. This is his choice for his local representative on the assembly. Then they get to vote for their district attorney. So I don't know how this guy did in his case or whatever. So I don't know if he want to vote for this guy. I don't know if y'all want to write in somebody else. I don't know. But see how you get to vote for people that never saw a ballot before. These are the things, and this is when they say voting down the ballot. But in this case, it's not one line. It's going down this and voting in the different categories, but looking for your party affiliation if you don't know the people, or writing in somebody's name. But remember, these people matter because these are all the people controlling your life if you have to interact with them. Oh, they get to pick their county clerk. So apparently this is a little democratic little place here because they don't got no Republicans on their ballot at all. They get to pick their county treasurer. They get to pick the register of deeds. Mm. Okay, then they have always these questions on the ballot. Should the Wisconsin legislature create a nonpartisan procedure for the preparation of all district maps? Oh, oh, oh. At all levels of government. Mm. I wonder why they want to. This is very interesting. I wonder why they want to change it. Do they have gerrymandering out there in Wisconsin? Mm. That's very interesting. That might be something if you live in the Wisconsin area, you might want to look up to see what's the replication. Well, how are they doing it now? And why are they emphasizing a nonpartisan procedure? Is the current procedure right now partisan? So that this is very important. City of Kenosha Badger Care referendum. Should Wisconsin expand healthcare coverage by accepting additional federal Medicare fund? Hell to the yeah! Hell to that! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Okay, look how this is worded. Like, how could you vote opposite this? Should Wisconsin expand healthcare coverage under Badger Care by, so notice this is not calling it Obamacare, it's Badger Care here, by accepting additional federal Medicare funds and providing health care coverage to an estimate 82,000 more Wisconsinites. Well, are you only providing this because you're getting the Medicare funds? Like when I see Medicare, I think of older people. So you got 82,000 older people. I'd have to, before I check yes to this, I would have to look and see who the hell is going, who those 82,000 people are. Or if you really don't care, you either say, I want more people to have health care, yes, or I don't give a fuck, no, they don't get to get it. That's just me, in my little moments of being mo. Oh, let's go. Y'all know I don't got time for all of this, but we gonna make time for all of this. Anybody else got a state they want me to look up? That's the Oh, let me go look. Oh, before we get off of Wisconsin, let me go look at his arrest warrant and see what that said. Cause no, I'm gonna save that because this is titled election. I'm gonna save him for tonight. I'll come back tonight. I'll read it while I'm at work. Cause no, I found his address. You know me. Hey Boogie, you know me. I went and found his address. Boogie, I'm just introducing people to today's conversation is introducing to people to other parties that you might find on the ballot. And I think that's what I'm gonna change this. Yes, yours is gonna be, yeah, yours is gonna be Milwaukee. It's probably gonna be a different question. So when you go to that website, when you go to the My Vote Wisconsin, all you have to do is type in your address, and then it's going to give you the ballot for your area, and you're going to be able to see the things specific to you. But let me know um, if you got different referendums, because those are that's very interesting. Who got a sexual assault? Oh yeah, man. You want me to send? You want me to send you the where did I find his criminal whatever? First things first, let me download this for myself. Please excuse me while I get my information together. Now, how do I download this? All right, when in doubt, just say control print and make it into your own PDF. Oh, they don't want you to print from here? What the hell? They on something. Never fear, Mo is here. Let me see. Let me go back to my Mo Justice. What day was this complaint? Hold up. This was July 6th. It was filed July 6th, 2007-06. I hate they do things backwards. So he's gonna be Blake Jacob for me. And this is gonna be the criminal complaint. Okay. I saved it, but now let me be nosy because I can't. It says criminal domestic. Hold, please hold. All right, let me just go up from his address. Okay, because I don't want to be sitting up here having to work. Well, they made it public information. I'm not doxing him. This is all in the whole. I pulled this up from the internet. I'm trying to peruse the damn document to see if his address is anywhere else. What I'll do is just show y'all I have it, and then we'll go back to minding our own business. I was distracted for a second. Distracted about what? We went to Wisconsin to look at their ballot. Anybody else wanted me to look at their state ballot? I'll look at your state ballot. But we're trying to see what Jacob did in the first place before he got, well, how he got the first arrest warrant in the first place. So let's see what this says. The above named defendant on or about Sunday, May 3rd, 2020, did intentionally enter the dwelling of L and B without the consent of same person lawfully upon the premises under circumstances tending to create a breach of peace contrary to section whatever, whatever, and upon conviction may be fined not more than $10,000 or in prison not more than 9 months. Y'all shot this man 7 times in the back for a 9-month charge. Safe journeys to your son. Now I'm really mad. All right, that's the first count. Let's go on to count two. Count two is third-degree sexual assault. What you mean you thought the lawyer took care of this? What are you talking about? I, let Normally I'm used to count ones being the top charge, not it being some weak ass charge. Count two. The third degree sexual assault. The above named defendant on Sunday. All right, so these are the charges. I need to find out what he did. This is domestic abuse. So this charge is third degree sexual assault, domestic abuse, right? It is a $25,000 fine and 10 years in jail. Okay. All right. Count three. Please remember, I'm reading these for the first time. The above named defendant on Sunday, May 3rd, he engaged in a violent, abusive, indecent. So this is actually the charge. And this one's worth $1,000 and imprisonment for 90 days. So far we've done established 10 years, 90 days, or 9 months. Okay, so he could have got 90 days, 9 months, or 10 years. All right, let's see what happened. So on May 3rd, in full uniform and operating a marked squad car, this officer responded to the addresses listed again. Okay, so incidentally, okay, for a report of an ex-boyfriend. So he been exing for a long time. Monica, can you please stop? Could you read the damn thing and stop? For an for a report of an ex-boyfriend who had broken into the residence and stole vehicle keys, a vehicle, and a debit card from the victim before fleeing. Oh, so he just used to jumping in cars and shit. That's why he thought he could just get away from the police. Now this making more sense to me. Officers, so and so and such and such. Let me just make sure this is not this. This is the same date. When did he get shot in the back? I gotta go to my notes. Hold up. When did he get shot in the back? I just want to make sure it wasn't in May. That because every day seems the same when you want Rona time. Thanks to Trump, Trump V. Shout out to the Trump V. We've been locked inside our homes. I don't even know when one thing happened and another thing occurred. All right, Wisconsin. All right, he was shot in August. Okay. It was August. He was shot 7 times on August 23rd. Okay. Oh, my hand is itching. I'm gonna get some money. All right. So this is what occurred that they said they had a warrant out for him. So this is before he was shot in the back. All right. So he went to his ex-girlfriend, right? House, and he broke into the residence. So according to this complaint on May 3rd, he went over there, he broke into the residence and stole vehicle keys.